Statelessness is a very huge and big problem in Kosovo in general, but also it's affecting the Roma community too. You know, many Roma before 1999 there were around 100,000 Roma living in Kosovo. But once when they decided to go to the neighborhood countries such as Serbia, Macedonia, Montenegro, and Albania, they like they were quite facing huge challenges to register themselves and have the Kosovo citizenship. So they were left aside due to very big administration that majority of people are facing with when they are going to obtain the documents as such, but also discrimination. Um, in general, if you're stateless in Kosovo, you have no right for education, you have no right for employment, you have no right for any kind of benefit from the Kosovo government. I was also a person who was facing challenges or obstacles back in 2009 when I had my beautiful daughter. I had a very big difficulty to register her. And actually, this made me think about like if many Roma are facing the similar problem, how can I help? How can I assist that like people can register their newborn son or daughter. Even nowadays, when we are in 2023, I still have calls from different people asking the technical question of how they can obtain the documentation, how they can belong somewhere. And I do believe that like with the work that we are doing, actually we are giving the people a feeling of belonging somewhere. The 8th of April has a cultural actually importance for all Roma community. Back in 1971, when the first Congress happened, 23 countries around Europe, they decided to meet in London, and then they decided that like it's enough of people calling us with gypsies, gitanos in Spain, for example, and somehow these people decided to sit together and bring a common actually decision whereby they decided that all the Roma around Europe are not going to be called anymore by these pejorative names, but they are going to be called as a Roma, or if you translate a Roma in English, this means a human being. So what do we celebrate on 8th of April? As Roma, we do celebrate our identity. We are celebrating the ability of existing. We are celebrating the ability of speaking freely and living freely, right? So majority of media are reporting actually about the International Roma Day, but never with the great and successful stories. And somehow people are getting this picture whereby there is no Roma who are educated, there is no Roma who who can be successful, there is no Roma who can run its own business, there is no Roma who can really be a professor to the university. This kind of like stigmas are created by the mainstream medias, but also the institutions for the 8th of April. We really do want to promote and show to another people that we do have a culture, we do have our own identity, we do have our own tradition, we do have our language, and this is, you have to accept us as such, because we are part of the societies.